Hi there. Jacqueline here from Blissful Love and Light. I am live for the first time, and sorry, I am really, really nervous, more nervous than I normally am. If you've never watched one of my videos, I am a spiritual healer, and the name of my business is Blissful Love and Light. Just a quick recap of who I am. I was in the accounting industry for 13 years and 7 months. I left a very, very cushy job. Um, you're going to think I'm crazy. I left a cushy job making 95K, but I left this job because I was miserable. I wasn't happy. So I left that job to pursue my passion to help people. And so for me, that was creating my own business. And that's what I did. I left my job in August of 2024 and I started the business in September of 2024. And that's what I've been doing. Actually, I originally started the business in June of 2021, but I didn't have a lot of support behind me. And that was very hard for me because I felt like maybe everyone was right, that maybe it was a stupid idea and maybe it wasn't a practical way to make money. So I went back to living my normal mundane life that I hated as an accountant. However, last year I finally stood up to everyone and I said, this is what I'm going to do. You can either be with me, not be with me, but this is what I'm doing. Take it or leave it. So here we are. And so I saw that one of my videos yesterday got 14 views. I am so grateful. I know 14 views may not seem like a lot to anybody, but to me that is a lot. And I am just so super grateful. So thank you. And also I want to say that, that if you share one of my videos, I will give you a free oracle card reading. So I just want to throw that out there. It will be a free 15-minute reading. It will be a 3-card spread. And if you want, it could either be a past, present, future reading, or it could be a reading where or it could be a reading where there is a situation, then there's an outcome, and then there's advice about the situation. So it could be either one of those, whatever you choose. So if you share one of my videos, you will get a free 15-minute reading and it will be a 3-card spread. So today, I have notes here, especially because I'm going live for the first time. And when I talk about a topic, I want to have my notes because there are certain points that I want to cover. So today I'm talking about what spiritual healing is. In one of my other videos, I talked about what spirituality is. So spiritual healing is a holistic approach to healing, right? And so some people don't find it, don't accept it. So it's still being studied in the United States. The Gray Journal says that spiritual healing is the practice of prayer and meditation to heal your spirituality and your physicality. So to me, spirituality is the interconnection of your mind, your body, and soul. And really having your mind, body, and soul acting as one. And the other key aspect is to have your chakras balanced and aligned. I don't want to go into too much detail about chakras because I am going to do another video on chakras. But chakras, there are 114 chakras in the body, but 7 main chakras that run from the base of the spine to the crown of the head. And chakras are focal points, are these focal points, and they are spinning discs and wheels of energy, and they are connected to nerves and vital organs in the body. And when a chakra is out of balance, you can have major physical issues, or they could be mental issues or psychological issues. So that's the gist of what chakras are, but I am going to do another video on chakras. So when your chakras are not aligned, you can have those issues like I just mentioned. And so the other important thing for spiritual healing is to have your chakras aligned. And to get your chakras aligned, what a healer does is they channel divine spiritual energy from the universe to the person that they are healing. And so that's really important to point out, because what a spiritual healer is doing is they really are channeling this power from the universe to the person that they are healing. And so that's why typically after a session, the spiritual healer typically needs about half an hour to rest, because a session usually takes a lot out of them because they are channeling a lot of energy from themselves to the person that they are healing, right? And so there are other forms of spiritual healing, and a few of them are services that I provide. Emotional freedom technique, or EFT tapping, and I will go over this in another video. There's also emotional healing, which I will talk about as well. Breathing and meditation and breathing, and obviously breathing techniques as well, which I will go over in another video, and healing affirmations as well, which I will talk about in another video as well. And if you've watched any of my videos or any of my other videos, I've been bringing in some healing affirmations and doing an oracle card reading after. And so I just want to say real quick about healing affirmations. The reason why I think it's important to have a few healing affirmations every week is because a healing affirmation is really crucial to reverse negative self-talk and low self-confidence and low self-esteem. And if you have either of those, or negative self-image too, and if you have either of those, you know it's very hard to reverse that. And so I want to say also that there are other means of spiritual healing, such as yoga, acupuncture, dance movement, Reiki, as well as many others. These are just a few that I pointed out. The other great thing about spiritual healing is that it can help with mental health issues. And I used spiritual healing, all the services that I offer, I use them on myself to help me cope with my own mental health issues. So spiritual healing, it won't absolve your mental health issues, right? But it will help you cope with them. And so for me, I used a lot of my services, and I'll explain which ones. I used the EFT tapping to help me get over past traumas. And I used breathing techniques and meditation to help me stay in the present moment. which staying in the present moment is really important, because when you're in the present moment, you're not thinking about the past, you're not thinking about the future, you're just in the present. And when you're just in the present, you're just focusing on your breath, and you're not focusing on your problems. And when you're not focusing on your problems, you're able to just relax, and your shoulders come down, and you're just like, ah. And so that's why meditation and breathing techniques are really important for people, for people to learn, right? And the other thing is emotional healing is really important as well. And I used emotional healing to heal from emotional wounds. And also, the big one was healing my inner child. And I am going to talk about the wounded inner child and healing your wounded inner child in two other videos, in two separate videos. But I want to briefly talk about it for a moment. So the inner child is your adult so the inner child is your childlike self, picturing it as an adult, and as an adult, it's basically that wounded child that was never heard or listened to, and that child deserved to be heard, or deserved to be heard and listened to. And that child deserved love and compassion. Now, not everybody has this, but I had this. And so I was able to heal my wounded inner child through emotional healing. And I gave my inner child the love and compassion that it deserved through healing my wounded inner child. And so I just want to end with this, that I'm just using my my mental health issues and my inner child as examples. But spiritual healing can help you heal from other traumas, past or present. It can, my inner child, these wounds are from 20 years ago. And I've also helped. I'm also a sexual assault victim. And I've been raped more than once. And I've also used spiritual healing to recover from those incidents as well. And really being able to say that I no longer have nightmares from those incidents is really, really great. And to say that I've been able to overcome a lot of traumas in my life is really, really awesome. And so I'm telling you this because I want to say that for anyone out there, I know what you've been through if you've been through some really tough, hard times. And I want to help you get past them. Now, listen, I'm not a doctor. My sister is the doctor. My mother is the doctor of nursing. My sister is a DO. I'm not the doctor in the family, okay? I'm just the accountant, prior accountant, and the spiritual healer, okay? So if you want a doctor, I got to refer you to the doctor of nursing and the real doctor, my sister, okay? So I'm not the doctor. So I just want to point that out. However, I'm trained and certified in spiritual healing, and I believe that the holistic approach to healing can really help you. And I know that because I've used my services on me, and I am honestly really happy. For the first time in my life, I'm really happy, and I'm on my own path. And so I want to end there because I'm getting at 15 minutes and I don't want to make this video too long. So I hope that this video helped. And if you could, please, let me know if this resonated with you, or just let me, leave me some comments and just, let me know. I this is my first time doing a live video, so